So let's just settle the mind. Bring your mind to where your body is. And if you are at a desk, have your feet down on the ground in a parallel position, or have your feet just resting on a cushion. If you are sitting in the regular cross-legged position, we can have our legs slightly supported by a couple of cushions underneath each knee if your legs and your hips are tight. And your sits bones slightly raised, maybe 2 to 4 inches. That also helps with the alignment of the spine. It also helps if you have tight knees, tight hips. The hand in the meditation mudra, hands. Right hand nestled in the left with the thumbs touching. And the shoulders are aligned with the hips. And just imagine your spine is a string of pearls of light, stretching from the base all the way up through the crown of the head. And just imagine a puppeteer is just the same way, very gently lengthening this string of pearls. As what we're trying to do here is coax the tiny muscles along the spine to lengthen. You'll never get a completely straight spine because we have natural curves. But the idea is to be upright, to allow the energy to flow freely so you can breathe also, so the air can flow freely through the body, through the lungs. And the head is slightly tipped forward, the eyes are down, looking along the length of the nose, and the tip of the tongue is on the roof of the mouth. Lips are slightly apart. Relax the jaw. And let's just bring our awareness to the crown of the head and relax the scalp, the forehead, the eyes, the nose, the cheeks, that area around the mouth. The jaw. And bring your awareness to the back of the head. Relax the scalp, the ear, the inner ear, your temple, back of the tongue. And then just notice how, once you release all that, how the jaw relaxes yet again. And release any tension in the back of the neck, shoulders and shoulder blades dropping down. And Michael, if you could please mute yourself, that'd be great. Thank you. Relax your throat, the chest, and the belly, limbs, hands, fingers, and feet and toes. And just bring the mind back to the breath, noticing the sensation of the air as you're inhaling and exhaling. And if there are any sounds in your environment, just allow those sounds to be there. Maybe there's people in your home or pets. Maybe you can hear people walking past your house, your apartment. Maybe there's street sounds. So just notice what attracts you, what distracts you. Allow it. Let it go. Bring your mind back to the breath. And allow those sounds to fade. And then just notice your thoughts. Allow them to, as they're arising, maybe try and put some space in between them. We have so much in the mind moving so fast. It's really hard to distinguish. It's very difficult to slow the thoughts down. And sometimes when we do a meditation like this, it almost seems like, oh my gosh, it's getting worse. But what's happening is we're actually seeing more, we're becoming more aware. So we've got 1,000,001 things going through the mind at 1,000,001 miles an hour. So it's this river of mental moments, this continuum. So try not to engage for the time being. Just allow your mind. Try not to judge what you're thinking or feeling. And then let's just sit ourselves on the bank of the river and watch as an interested, objective observer. Because while you're sitting on the bank, you're free from the river. And bring the mind back to the breath. And let's just bring to mind all the people of our life. These are the ones we love, the ones we care about, the ones who we support, who support us. And then there's those people in your life who you do have some difficulty with. And then there's those people in your life who we just don't really even know, but we pass them all the time. Sometimes we pass the same person that we don't know. And then other times we'll see them once in a lifetime on the freeway. These are our strangers. And I'm wondering, even since we've been doing this meditation, we're doing it for a while now, have you had a friend, an enemy, and a stranger change place? It may have happened in your lifetime. It may have happened this year. But they all deserve our equal concern, regardless of our feelings for them. Because the friend, the enemy, and the stranger all really just want to be happy. All looking for satisfaction, never quite finding it. And just like us, they all wish to be free from problems, free from suffering, free from pain. Just like us. And they all have this incredible capacity for this enlightened mind. Just like us. So we're all the same, really. But we tend to discriminate. So now we'll just think that we're going to do this meditation for all these people of our life. And by extension, all sentient beings. So let's just move into our 9-round breathing. So just imagine breathing in through the right nostril, first of all, blissful, radiant, white light. And if it helps, you can, as you're inhaling, just very gently count to 3 or 4. Then pause at the top of the breath. And then as you're exhaling, Imagine you're breathing out all your attachment, desire, unhealthy desire, grasping, neediness, wanting, not feeling enough. And you breathe this out as thick, black, yucky smoke, and do that 3 times. Then breathe in through the left, blissful, radiant, white light, pausing at the top of the breath. Then breathing out through the right, all your anger, wish to harm, jealousy, bitterness, disappointments, grudges, depression. And breathe this out as thick, black, yucky smoke, and do that 3 times. Then breathe in through both nostrils, blissful, radiant, white light, filling you completely, pausing at the top of the breath, and then breathe out all your ignorance energy, not knowing the way things truly exist, not understanding cause and effect, karma, and do that 3 times. So we'll do 3 sets of 3 in our own time. you finish, just bring the mind back to the breath. And if you're not quite finished, don't rush. And just feel, are you feeling any more grounded? A bit more focused? Or not? And that's okay too. So now bring back to your mind all the people of your life. And then all living beings. Try to fit in as many as you can to your mind. So now put your mother on your left and your father on your right. And your other relatives and friends are all around you. Behind you and around. And in front, those people you have difficulty with. Maybe they've hurt you. Maybe you just don't like them. Maybe they irritate you. And extending in every direction, all the way to the horizon, are all other living beings. Squirrels, birds, rats, insects, human beings. And feel that they are there, all in human form, sitting quietly, just like you. And if it's difficult to fit all these beings in your mind, just as many as you can comfortably think of them. And think how it would be. What would it look like for yourself and for others if you were able to love all these beings? And contemplate that everyone just wants to be happy and avoid suffering, just as you do. And everyone's just trying to do their best. They're trying to make the best of their life. Even those people who are angry and violent. So generate now a feeling of love in your heart. And we can do this by thinking of someone you love. And just let your natural good feelings for this person arise. And you might like to imagine your love as a warm, bright light. Not physical, but pure, glowing energy in your heart. I know it's a bit of a cliche, but before you can love others, you need to love yourself. And loving yourself means accepting yourself as you are, with whatever it is you're showing up with at whatever moment. Whatever faults or shortcomings. And then also recognizing that you have the potential to free yourself from all your problems. So really wish for yourself all the happiness and goodness there is. And imagine that that warm energy you feel for your loved one, you feel for yourself. And that expands in your heart and completely fills your body and your mind. And if you have a habit to be critical towards yourself, to constantly put yourself down, this will take time to change. But we can start by saying to ourselves, may I be happy. May I have what I need to feel safe, happy, loved, and satisfied. And then gradually these thoughts and feelings will grow and become genuine. And it's enough for now just to say the words to yourself. Now we'll think about meditating on love for others. So start with your family and your close friends sitting near you. You can say in your mind, may you be happy. May you have what you need to feel safe, happy, loved, and satisfied. May all your thoughts be positive and all your experiences good. May you be free of problems, sickness, and sadness. May your lives be long and peaceful, and may you quickly reach enlightenment. And you can imagine that warm, luminous, radiant energy pouring from your heart and touching them and filling their bodies and minds, bringing them happiness and peace. And don't worry if you don't actually feel love. It's enough just to say these words and think the thoughts. And in time, the genuine feeling will come. So next, think of some people you're not so close to. They could be people you work with, neighbours, fellow shoppers, fellow drivers. These are our strangers. And reflect that just like you, they want to be happy and deserve to be happy. And see if you can feel the wish for them to be happy, thinking, may you be happy. May you have what you need to feel happy, safe, loved, and satisfied. May all your thoughts be positive and all your experiences good. May you be free of all problems and sicknesses and sadness. May your lives be long and peaceful, and may you quickly reach enlightenment. And then send the radiant energy of your love from your heart to them. And imagine that they experience the happiness they wish for. And now turn your attention to the people in front of you, the ones you have difficulty with. And contemplate that they also need and deserve your love. And you wish them to be free of the confusion, anger. Maybe they're self-centered, that drive them to act in ways that are just not so cool to you. And really wish in your heart for them to find peace of mind and happiness and finally enlightenment. And try to feel sincerely, may you be happy. May you have what you need to feel happy, safe, loved and satisfied. May all your thoughts be positive and your experiences good. May you be free of problems, sickness and sadness. May your lives be long and peaceful, and may you reach enlightenment. And imagine that the radiant energy of love flows from your heart to them, and they experience the happiness they wish for. Continue to send your love, positive, warm feelings out to all the people around you. And imagine that this love you have in your heart is this unlimited spring of energy. that it's never going to run out. And imagine love flowing in every direction and reaching all the beings who are lonely, who are sick, who are hungry, who are confused, who are oppressed, who are frustrated, frightened. Maybe think of the people in Ukraine and imagine their suffering disappears and their minds become peaceful and clear and full of happiness. And wish for them to have every good experience, from the satisfaction of just ordinary needs, ordinary desires, all the way to enlightenment. So we'll just focus on this for a couple of more minutes. And really try and understand that you do most definitely have the potential to love everyone, even those who annoy and hurt you, the ones you don't even know, and generate a strong wish to work on your own anger and your own impatience and your own problems. All these things that block us from experiencing and giving that love. And keeping our minds open and allowing ourselves to overcome our own ego, our own prejudices, will leave space in our heart for love and thus happiness for others. So let's just dedicate all the positive energy from this meditation to all the beings, all the sentient beings in our life, and by extension all other sentient beings, and just wish that they can find happiness and peace and enlightenment eventually. Okay, everybody, lots of love. Thank you so very much. I look forward to seeing some of you this evening. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Matt, for hosting. Bye.